I think that's hard for me because I don't like to ask for help.
She would never hurt me.
Never. Never, baby. I'm not using the knife yet.
I'm glad they saying this just in case I need a judge.
Okay, so somebody decided to show out for the camera and join me in the kitchen because this is a very rare occasion.
Wow.
We're just starting off. Welcome to the wheelhouse.
Welcome.
Okay, so while we're cooking, we're just inviting y'all into our space. This is absolutely not normal because I normally cook alone. But I'm so glad that it took the wheelhouse to get my husband in the kitchen with us. So, baby, you can peel these carrots. Just look, and then I cut the top off and the bottom off, and then we'll go to the next thing while I deal with the chicken. Okay,
all right, I got you.
So we talk about oneness a lot because it is like definitely one of the pillars of our marriage, but it really took a lot of time for us to learn, and we are still learning oneness in all of the practical senses, like cooking together when we are very big and pregnant.
Yes, we are.
So what do you think is one way that you struggled with oneness?
I think because when you're not used to, it's definitely something that's different. And I think that it takes time because all my life has just been, what am I going to do?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? What am I going to eat? But it's like with the oneness, you notice that your language changes. What are we going to eat? And so I think in the oneness, but it takes time.
And I was mad that day that you went. Remember when we first got married and you went and got something to eat?
Ooh.
And you didn't get me anything to eat?
That sounds like unforgiveness.
No, I'm sharing this as a story because I think that can happen to anybody.
I need to put a towel on my shoulder.
No, you don't. You're not a chef. You are never in the kitchen. You are never in the kitchen.
You got to do it right.
I promise you're not putting no towel on your shoulder.
Yes, I am.
I promise you.
Give me a rag.
You're not about to sit up here in front for the camera. That's what you're not going to do.
Baby, this might be a
That
calling.
is not, the wheelhouse is realness. And you can't find none. Not the real. The wheelhouse is able. And you are not about to front for the kitchen. For the camera. You got me talking all crazy.
Go ahead on now with that, Don. Go ahead on. So,
go ahead.
You never know. God might use this. So how you want me to cut the cabbage?
Yeah.
The cabbage.
Okay, so for the cabbage,
it's a cutting board.
Why don't you start with the onion first?
Well, you want me to cry on camera? That's what it is.
I've been waiting on the tears to fall.
Shame.
I feel like, you should shed tears more. You should show that men can be vulnerable too.
We can.
But anyways, we're back to oneness. So how did you, what areas do you think that you struggled with or still struggle with? So let's do both. What have you struggled with and conquered? Wait a minute, babe. You didn't even peel that.
I ain't finished.
Okay. What did you struggle with and conquer?
Let me cook. You know what I'm saying?
And what do you think that you are still struggling with respect to oneness?
A part, I believe that it's something that you've never done, so you don't even know half of the time the things that you should include your spouse in on, or you know what I'm saying? I'm so used to, what I gotta do next and what am I gonna do, and instead of what are we gonna do, or even communicating with you some things that I might want to take on. So, you know what I'm saying?
Do you think that's a current struggle?
Yeah.
I'm
still not used to it. You know what I mean? Still not there yet, but.
Now that's definitely true. I think that's a current struggle. Anything that has to do with finances. He automatically And I get it, as the head, he automatically takes on, what am I going to do about this? But in some cases, I'm thinking too, in most cases, in all cases, I'm thinking about what are we going to do about this too. So it gives a little shared load care, shared governance. I don't know how we would describe it, but it's not that he has to figure it all out alone. I guess that's what I'm saying. And that is a part of the oneness that I think.
But I'm still trying to work through some things I don't think you should even be worried about. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like children on Christmas, they don't worry about what no toys coming from.
Yeah.
I don't think some things you should even worry. So as a man, sometimes it's hard to know.
You don't have to cut that all the way. I'll put it
in the blender.
I'll put it in.
I know you ain't got me cutting it.
Listen, I had to see what your cutting skills was about. You ain't ever been in this kitchen before. Don't make me.
You don't know what I was doing for I met you, girl.
Who you was cooking for?
Myself. All you gotta do is be hungry.
That's why you was over here trying to eat some breakfast for dinner, because you was cooking for yourself. Y'all, I fed a stray cat.
I told you though. I told you if you feed me, it's gonna be hard to get rid of him.
And listen, hadn't got rid of him yet. Now I don't want to get rid of him. He done became family. Y'all see how it goes? But anyways, one area of oneness that I think I struggle in, it's kind of the same, because there are certain things that I just don't want him worried about. And if I bring it up as a concern, he is going to worry about it until it is no longer a concern of mine. So I think I am still learning to share my concerns and be able to say, I just want to bring this up as a concern. You don't have to do anything. I'm not asking you to do anything. I'm not asking you to fix it. I just want to share some of my thoughts and feelings with you.
But I think that's our nature, though, as men. I believe that's our nature. You messing up my camera. This is my 5 minutes. But I think that's a part of just being a man. Like, it's natural. We can't help it. You know what I'm saying? We're going to try to fix it, even if we don't fix it. But I think as a saved man, I'm learning more and more how to go to God and take issues to God and ask God to help me. Because sometimes we try to eliminate things that God don't want us to, but we try,
So talk about that a little bit, because I know that you got saved, of course, before you were married. But how do you think that changes how you operate or how we develop oneness from a man's perspective?
So how do you develop oneness?
Well, I guess what I'm saying is, you said as a saved man, you're learning to take things to God more, like,
I think,
or you handle it differently. How does that, like?
I mean, you definitely pray before. And even maturity and being saved is that when you go through things, you pray first. I think the maturity comes where most people pray after.
Yeah.
After the frustration, after you mad, I'm mad. So you pray about it. But before then, you rely on your own strength. But I think a saved man knows that God is our only hope. And it's that third cord strand, as the Bible calls it, that kind of keeps you together. So I think the power in that is just trusting God to do what you can. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Do you think that you're still learning that?
I know I am. But you give me a couple more years. Give me about 10 years.
10 years?
And I'm going to be the man of your dream. I'm playing. I'm already.
Yeah. You are already the man of my dream.
Yeah. You the woman of my dream too, babe.
Thank you, babe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that you have taught me. So there's something that my husband always says, and
they can't see the towel.
And Michael, if you don't stop, it's amazing to me. I know that this is off subject, and I'm gonna get back to my subject. It's amazing to me how people want to look the part and not be anything like what they look like. then I'm going to leave it right there.
Come on now.
I'm going to leave it right there.
This what I do.
I don't even have to preach. You preaching it for me.
This what I do, right?
Because this man doesn't come in the kitchen.
Yes, I do.
He comes in the kitchen to get water, something to drink, or to pick up his plate. Most of the time, I give him his plate. Every now and again, since I've been big and pregnant, I'm like, you want to make your own plate, or do you want me to make it? And the very question means, I really want you to make your own plate, but I will make it.
Wow.
And he's like, but sometimes I don't know how hungry he is, so I don't want to put too much or too little on the plate. So he's like, I'll make my own plate. But listen, he in here now that we are recording and got the chef's towel on his shoulder. Like what is, anyways, back to the subject at hand.
Well, first, fella, I want you to wisdom. Hold on. Hold your hand up. She got a knife, so you don't want to argue. This is the bad time to do it. So, but anyway, what you were saying, man? Because you right.
Can you turn that pot down to low?
Oh, can you use your words?
Because my rice about to burn all the way to low. Thank you. Open it. Let me look at it. Oh, God. Take it out the fire for just a minute. We're going to let it cool down, and then I'll put it back. So one of the things that he has taught me, or something that he has said that has really resonated with me, is trusting God with the outcome. He says that all the time. And I think he says it all the time, not just for me, but also to remind him to do it, because both of us kind of struggle at times, like most people, with trying to figure things out or work them out on our own. And we're learning to trust God with the outcome. And, you know, we are not people who make things sound good or who make them sound spiritual just for the sake of us sounding deep. Like, we struggle sometimes to trust God with the outcome, because the outcome may not always be what we desire.
Right.
You know, sometimes we wrestle with the outcome, or we wrestle with what God has said. So trust for us is a cornerstone of us remaining fill in the blank, remaining faithful, remaining secure, remaining in peace and in joy. And sometimes for me, trust is hard. Even trusting God and knowing that He knows all, it's still difficult for me.
Yeah, for everybody. I do feel like, just like with this cooking, I think in a marriage, when you start cooking, you allow God to season it with circumstances that make y'all better. Just like in cooking, some things causes food to bind.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Some things need to be marinate. Some conversations you got to wait on. You can't just...
Oh, talk about that. That's probably more for me to talk about, but go ahead. Talk about it. I'm sorry, I cut you off.
I don't like how you use a knife when you're talking. Just use your words, man.
I'm not using the knife yet.
I'm glad they saying this just in case I need a judge.
I was going to say something like that.
I needed a judge or something.
I'm just joking.
She is joking.
Hush.
She is joking. She would never hurt me.
Never, baby. Give me love.
This is going to the judge. But anyway, yeah, I think that sometimes you got to let things marinate. Even because sometimes you can't talk about things in real time.
Yeah.
Because you really don't got it organized in your mind. And sometimes it can come off wrong. So sometimes I think, even with this cooking, some things, I think you shouldn't cook high. You shouldn't talk about when you hot. Some things you got to put on medium. Even though you might be hungry and you're trying to rush the meal, I think some things, you got to know what temperature.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like me about to burn that rice that we got on right now. You can put it back on there now, baby. You can put it back on the eye.
You sure?
No, but we'll see. Go ahead. It's fine.
I do like smoky rice. I mean, is there such thing as Cajun rice? But anyway.
Can you hand me a bag so I can marinate this chicken?
Come on, zip. Zip.
I'm not really going to marinate it for real because we don't have enough time. So, y'all, I'm cooking late tonight because I ain't had no help. And my help was supposed to help me. I gotta cut it up first. My help was supposed to help me a while ago.
I didn't even know that part was supposed to come out. Bomb, so
And
you a
can't
blessing.
chew it.
Yeah, you a blessing. I'm learning, girl. I'm learning.
Yeah, we just wanted to get on here while we were cooking and talk a little bit about oneness because we've never been in the kitchen together before. This is our first time,
Really?
right? Am I wrong?
We cooked something together.
Where did we cook together?
I forgot.
You don't cook.
I
You don't
said
come
we.
in.
You see what I'm saying? I want y'all to see this in real time. How they'll take how some people will take.
How they'll take? Who is the they? Be clear. Be clear. Who is they?
You funny. I mean, the they could be anybody. It could be the men. So when I say
that's not
they,
what you meant.
see what I'm saying? Then they gonna tell you what you meant.
Who is
I
the
want
they?
you to see
Who
what they
is
do.
the they? Who is the they?
They are these. But no, seriously. You trying to confuse me.
No, I seriously don't think that you've ever cooked with me in the kitchen.
I have. I just don't. It's only been like 2 other times.
2? You think that you've cooked with me twice in the kitchen?
Yeah. She cooks so much that she don't even remember sometimes. Like I've never cut up the onions. I've never been the short order cook. You know what I'm saying? Prepping. I've never done that.
I mean, I can give you a time if you want me to. Like I could say you did, but I don't have any memory of that. But
well, who remembers everything?
Exactly. That's what I said. If you say so, at that word.
No, at his word.
If you say so, then sure. But I don't recall.
That's okay.
You know?
That's okay.
Kind of like one of our presidents didn't recall, but it happened. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm going to say. I don't recall. Right. So I'm not saying it didn't happen.
You funny, man. You funny. You could have been a comedian.
I missed my calling, you think?
No, it's a part of you. Use it. I'm ready to eat, baby.
So we're still on this oneness boat. The chicken is cooking. Just as you've been following along, the chicken is in the skillet. He did help a little more. I had to turn the cameras off to get what I needed. But the vegetables are chopped thanks to Mr. Ivory. And we should be eating shortly. But we wanted to talk a little more about oneness. So since we're in the kitchen together, which never happens, do you think we work together well?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it could be better. Anything.
What could be better? What works and what doesn't work for you? Because I've never asked you this before. So
I think talking it out instead of expecting me to do something you thought I would have done. I think that. Yeah. What about for you?
I think that's hard for me because y'all don't look at my little raggedy ponytail. I think that's hard for me because I don't like to ask for help. That's the first reason it's hard for me.
Now, the people that want to help don't know what to do.
But how do I know you want to help? I'm serious.
I love my wife. I want to help my wife.
Yeah, but that don't mean you want to help me in everything or like that I'm not getting, like, okay, this pregnancy has been a great example. Sometimes I just feel like I'm getting on your nerves and that could be my hormones talking, but that's how I feel.
But they are the hormones. We want to help. I want to help. But sometimes what hinders help is not knowing how to help. Like right now, she don't need help with, what's a good example of something that wouldn't be helpful right now?
Like right now, I don't need help with stirring this chicken. I'm doing just fine. Right. I got it. But I did need help with cutting the vegetables.
Right.
But it's go ahead.
But the secret was she asked me, can you cut these vegetables? I was like, no problem. And I think sometimes when we try to help and our spouses don't tell us what they need help with, it becomes frustrating because you start trying to figure it out. You see what I'm saying?
That's true of good men or of godly men, however you want to say it. But that's not true of all men because I think that I have been conditioned to expect that, The one thing I hate more than anything else is asking for help and feeling like a burden, or asking for help and feeling like, oh, I don't want to do it. Cause I'll be like, never mind.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. I got it.
You have been conditioned, but that's why you need shampoo. You see what I'm saying? It couples.
Now here you go.
It gets the roots. You know what I'm saying? And so I feel like when you trust me enough to be like, babe, would you help me with this?
Ooh.
And I think it's a level of trust.
Wait. Okay, talk about it. Because you're framing this as a trust.
It causes you to be vulnerable in a place where I don't want you to act like you want to help me. I don't want you to pretend like you want to help. I really need your help, but I'm going to expose myself to you saying no. And so I think it's a level of trust.
Yeah, but that vulnerability, and you've never done this, so I'm talking from, dealing with my own issues, right?
Right.
That vulnerability is hard to come by. And when you open yourself up to being vulnerable,
right.
And then you get no, not that I can't help you, but that I won't help you. Not that I can't help you, but that I won't help you. Or no, I don't feel like helping you, but I have the capacity to help you. That makes you feel like I don't need to be vulnerable.
Right.
Because my vulnerability doesn't help anything.
It does. You've been conditioned to think not, but it does. You have to trust me enough to be like, I need help, even at the extent of I don't know what you're going to say.
Can you hand me some butter, please?
Yeah.
Yeah, I might as well admit that I do have issues with that level of vulnerability. Now, I do ask you for help probably more than I've ever asked anybody, because I see that you're willing and that you do have the capacity to help. But that's been a hard thing for me to learn, really.
Yeah, and that's why I say it takes time. It takes communicating. You know what I'm saying? But ultimately, I think it takes time. Like, it takes time.
Because in working together, I'll just be like, I got it. Don't stress yourself. Right. Don't worry about it.
Exactly.
I'm about to do something that I probably shouldn't do, but I'm gonna add these vegetables right in here. So y'all, we have some teriyaki chicken cooking, and we have broccoli and probably too much purple cabbage. And I'm taking the lazy route tonight. So I normally would have taken the chicken. I normally would have taken the chicken out of the pan and put these vegetables in separately and cook those down. But tonight I am cooking it all together. So we're going to let it marinate for a little bit, put it in here, cook it down some, and we'll see what happens. We'll let y'all know if it's good or not.
It's going to be good.
Okay.
She's an amazing cook.
Thank you, babe. So let's keep going. What areas do you think in working together do you still need to work on?
Definitely communication.
Definitely communication. Yeah.
I didn't need a second on that one.
Yeah.
But communication, and I don't know. I think it's the same way that you don't want to bother me. And
that's exactly what it is.
It's the same.
And that level of vulnerability. You don't want to be vulnerable, for real.
See how she say for real, like it's fiction. No.
For real. You don't want to be vulnerable.
I don't mind, but it ain't something that I'm used to at all. But I think with time and I think I'm getting better.
You are getting better. I can say that.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
definitely.
We'll get to the next part.
I think Mama could have called you.
In just a second. All right. So the food is cooking. It's late. I started cooking late because, again, my help wasn't in place. But I love you. I'm sorry. I'm not throwing you under the bus. We were doing things.
You know what? I've been under the bus so much. I'm a mechanic. I'll fix buses now.
We were doing things that hindered us from cooking at a reasonable time. But we'll show y'all the finished product. I did turn everything purple because adding that purple cabbage like that definitely turned it purple. So that's an area where if I had not been rushing, it would not be purple.
Fine.
But it tastes really, really good.
Yeah.
I did taste it. So we're going to finish out this segment of the oneness conversation. And I guess one area of oneness that we are still working on, some pieces of it I think we kind of have, and the other pieces we're still working on is like digital oneness. When we talk about shared passwords, open phones, social media, we ask the question, I guess, is it trust or is it control? Because it's easy for those areas to fall into one or the other.
Right.
So let's start with our phones in general.
Okay.
Do I have access to everything in your phone?
Everything.
Yeah, we have full access to each other's phones.
Yes.
We know the passwords. We have access to the secure folders. Even you scared to talk about the secure folders?
Hey, what?
The secure folders are really our folders secured for everyone else because the only thing in our secure folders are each other. Wink, wink.
See, that's the social media thing we need to.
What?
We need to because I sometimes on Facebook you were very open. Like this is what it is. I was like, people don't need to know. You wake up in the morning with the phone, telling me this is what we doing.
I mean, like, some parts of our lives.
Listen, we are not the Huxtables.
This is an area where we do not have oneness because he scrolls, but he does not share. Very rarely, like special occasions, birthdays, anniversaries. And it's funny because I don't do special occasions on social media.
Right.
You will rarely see me shout out him, my children. I just don't shout out birthdays, period, on social media. I don't think I put any special occasion posts on social media, but I do put everyday things. Like if something strikes me, I'm going to pull out the camera and be like, here we go. Your lips are so way too close to my face. Like I am not doing well.
Listen,
the level of temptation right now.
I feel like a ventriloquist.
I'm trying to hold it together for the sake of this camera, but reel it in a little bit.
You're so funny.
Reel it in because you know your wife now. So
what? Okay, digital oneness. I think on the fact of digital oneness is that you remember your partner with whatever you post. I think you have to keep your family in mind. And sometimes as a preacher, even using examples, I think sometimes we got to be careful with that because you share things sometimes you can't do it in real time and just look at them like, can I share?
So talk about it. This is you gonna talk about me.
Then you look crazy when I say no, don't share. You can't ask me in real time like, is this cool? No, you can't do. You got to do it before church.
The idea or the illustration strikes me in the moment. So then I'm like, oh, babe.
But you should know me well enough to know this is a no.
Well, just say what you don't like. Go ahead, put it out there because you have it out there now. So
no, man, it ain't nothing you've done.
Yes, it is.
But no, it's funny. What you mean? Oh, sometimes when you and the kids in the bed and you just like, this is us. This what we doing. I'm like, okay.
I don't do that anymore since you express you don't like it. But I do the sharing thing, and
people in the street telling me I like y'all headboard. I'm like,
ain't nobody ever said that to you. So
what I'm saying is they could.
They could.
Because you just walking through the house. Somebody could tell me I've been in y'all house and never been in the house because you done did the panoramic view. You going around with the phone up like, it's funny. Trying to shut me up, but it's okay. It's okay.
Y'all, a kiss will do it. Okay? Because I'm that person. I'm that girl.
Funny. She's funny.
I'm the one. You know what I'm saying? So you may try this at home and be like, I tried to kiss and he didn't.
She love her husband. That's what that is.
And he loves me. Let me stop playing.
But yeah, I think digital oneness is important, that you got to be able to talk to your partner. What's the boundary?
Yeah.
There's some stuff, just like baby pictures. Some people don't like, having their baby online.
That's true.
And I feel like you shouldn't show everything.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So I think, and sometimes one time I was a little heated. I'm going to talk about it.
Oh, you want to go to this story? Because I know where you're going with this.
Where am I going?
Okay, go ahead. Let me hear the story.
Tell me.
Let me hear the story.
I want to see if you know what
when I posted those pictures?
Yes. I see why you got your doctorate. You deserve your doctorate degree. But okay, she was looking good that day. She got her hair done. She's sitting in the car. She about to go to work. And before sending me a picture.
Oh, that one. Okay. I thought you were talking about a different one. Go ahead.
And then next thing I know, my baby on social media looking good. People comment, you look good. Ain't sent me damn picture. You know what I'm saying? And then you ain't take one before that. You know what I'm saying? And it seemed like.
And I was looking like this.
Yeah. And sometimes the danger with social media, sometimes you open doors. You open doors. People wasn't thinking about you till you came on there with your, you know how y'all do the pucker thing. You know how they be doing with their lips out and all kind of stuff. Yeah, that stuff like that. Come on now. You got the people in school you went to. Sometimes I think we open doors.
I think you're right.
And it's dangerous sometimes.
Now, I will say, this is my confessional moment. There has been a time when I weaponized social media. Once, only once. I felt bad about it.
I know what you're talking
about. And this is a word of caution. We do have to be careful about using social media to send a message to the person that we love. So what had happened was he worked late. And that really wasn't the problem. It was our date night. Okay. He worked late and he told me he was not going to work late. So I said, well, give me an estimated window. I asked for an estimated time and I'd put a lot of thought into this date. So this was my turn to be like in the lead because we planned dates for each other. I had planned this date. We were going places, doing things. And he was like, I'll be home in about an hour. An hour didn't really throw us off. An hour passed by. I'll be home in about 45 minutes. That slightly threw us off. So I called and adjusted some plans. No worries. This man didn't come home for 3 to 4 hours later. And I was cute. Like, so I took pictures. Like, pictures. And stop looking at me. And I posted them to Facebook. Posted them on purpose for him to see, like, this is who you would have seen, because now I'm going to bed. Like, makeup off the face, moo on, going to bed. Because now I'm upset. So the
bonding and everything.
Bonding and everything. Because the key from arguing, I'm going to lay myself down, but I want you to know what you missed out on. And I weaponized social media so that my husband knew how upset I was.
Dangerous. Don't do
it.
Well,
what happened when you saw those pictures?
I was frustrated. I was a little bothered. I was a little mad, a little upset. You know what I'm saying? But, I calmed down. I had to be the bigger person. And, yeah, I was. I could have went to the level, but I didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And looking good online and just, yeah.
And was. I'll show y'all the picture.
No, you won't.
Yeah, see, why?
No. And now you're trying to weaponize it again.
I'm not trying to weaponize it again. I was just saying, like, I can show the pictures. Receipts.
See, that's the problem. You want to show the pictures.
But I don't look all that cute right now. So receipts will show that I got all dolled up. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't nobody asked for no receipt.
But sometimes you got to pop out and show them.
See what I'm talking about?
Y'all, but listen,
Peekaboo. You keep playing. Keep playing. Keep playing. Yeah, don't play.
but sometimes seriously, you got to be careful about how you use things, whether that's social media, a conversation with a friend, whatever the case is, to get back at your person, because it affects oneness. If I'm hurting him, I'm hurting myself. I'm hurting us. We're one.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. And we have to look at it that way. So if I'm talking bad about him, I'm talking bad about us. We're one. So that changes how I operate when I think about that, you know, and a response that I may choose to give, especially if I know it's going to hurt them. Like,
Right.
you know, when you look at how you treat your spouse, especially if you're working on oneness, that's an extension of how you treat yourself or what you are willing to do to yourself.
Well said. Well said.
Thank you, baby. I saved it.
Yeah, I feel like she learned something. I really do. And I appreciate you taking that and internalizing it and not doing that again. We not doing that no more. We communicate.
Mm-hmm.
But it did happen. So, and I think God used this thing to reshape you.
Mm-hmm.
Reshape how you view things, how you do things. And I feel like when you let God do it.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah, because he really did not like come down hard. He gave me the space to be convicted about what I did. And that conviction actually probably hurt worse than it would have hurt for him going off on me or, you know, any of that. And I do appreciate that. You have gone off on me.
Wow.
Let the record show. But you did not then. And he does not often. So when he does, it's like, I'd be like, oh.
Oh my God. Oh my God. If I had a wig on, oh my God. Listen, how in the world you gonna just put that?
I mean, we're here. This is the wheelhouse.
You don't even have ADHD.
This is the wheelhouse.
But you be bouncing.
This is the wheelhouse.
Like that little bouncing ball. Yeah, you be bouncing, man.
I love you.
We were talking about this and then you go over there.
I love you.
I love you too, but I don't know what's gonna come out your mouth.
That's why this is the wheelhouse.
Or what's gonna be on social media. Ain't no telling.
Here we are.
Here we are. And we're here for you. We wanna help people that are married or in relationships to help learn from our situations and our lessons.
The good and the bad.
Right.
Because some stuff we've done really, really well.
Right.
And some stuff.
Not so good.
Yeah.
Not so good. Yeah.
But it's all working for our good. We believe that.
Amen. It is.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. I love it.
I love you.
I love you back.
See y'all later.
All right. Y'all take care.